think, a very mixed picture. If you look at the House of Commons, then those traditional sceptics are saying, is this all? And have been very disparaging about what the Prime Minister's managed. Pro-Europeans like Ken Clarke have been pretty positive. And in between, I think there's a recognition that the Prime Minister has made progress in the negotiations. They don't go quite far enough yet, but people are still willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. And in the Lords, probably a fairer hearing again. One of the things that the Yes side or the Remain side needs is a vision. It needs some passion, because the Eurosceptics are very clear in their messaging, and pro-Europeans sometimes are a bit too technocratic. So we need to have powerful messages. We need to explain to people why Europe matters to them and to win over hearts as well as minds. But we also need to make sure that people who are broadly pro-European understand that they've got to get out and vote, that staying at home isn't going to win the referendum. And unlike a general election, every single vote will matter. I think that's something that as campaigners we need to think about, but voters need to understand that as well. The big organisation is clearly Britain Stronger in Europe, which built on activity that had been undertaken by David Sainsbury, Lord Sainsbury, and is now being fronted by Stuart Rose, formerly of Marks and Spencer's. And that has got a range of different people, business people, Karen Brady, who obviously has a football interest. So there's a recognition that business, sport, celebrity are all important. But the Britain Stronger in Europe campaign is very much about focusing on the undecideds, people who haven't yet been persuaded that we should vote to remain. So other pro-Europeans really have got to be going out and consolidating the votes of people who are broadly pro-European but aren't necessarily going to turn out on the day. So we in Cambridge felt that there needed to be some pro-European activity on the ground, getting going even before the renegotiation was complete. And so on a cross-party and non-party basis, we've established a group launched last Friday in Cambridge to say it's important for Cambridge to be in the European Union. Cambridge is a city that hugely benefits from Britain's membership of the EU. And it's on the basis of a lot of activity from the students, which is important because they can go and mobilise their friends. But very much Labour, Conservative, Liberal Democrat, Greens, former diplomats, academics. You don't have to have been involved in politics before, but it's about explaining to people why Europe matters, and we'll be doing lots of campaigning.